So is Trevor Bauer cheating, or a lot of different pitchers cheating, or a lot of teams cheating? I don't know if you heard, but during the A's-Dodgers game yesterday, umpires took a ball from the first inning, one of Trevor Bauer's pitching balls that he was pitching, to inspect for a foreign substance, and this is becoming a little bit more regular now, and so Trevor Bauer has been openly critical about it. And there's a lot of stuff behind it, particularly when it revolves around spin rate. And in 2020, during Trevor Bauer's Cy Young season, his spin rate was off the charts, like way off the charts. So baseball players and MLB and OMS and the commissioner and stuff like that, they're looking for ways to crack down on existing bans already that they have and enforce existing bans. Essentially, it's obviously being a frustration for Trevor Bauer, and there's also an assumption that a lot of pitchers or teams kind of doctor the ball in some way or shape to help, give them the benefit. And it's kind of unspoken. Managers and coaches and teams don't generally talk about it because they don't want their own pitchers exposed for doctoring balls or whatever the team is doing, whatever it is. They were trying to limit the amount of inspections or investigations going on. So it does seem a little fishy. And, but on March 24th, MLB did issue a memo and talking about enforcing the existing bans and kind of cracking down on things like that, particularly when it revolves around spin rate. And Trevor Bauer is known for his spin rate. And I think it's one of the things that's assisted him in becoming dominant. And you've seen it this year so far at the Dodgers. You saw it last year in the Cy Young season. And, but he brought up the point, too, that, is kind of his contesting point that, well, it could be on the catcher, it could be on it could be on a position player's glove, it could be a part of the pine tar on the bat, it could be, these foreign substances could be on someone else's body or equipment, and not necessarily the pitcher using it. So that was his kind of counter defense, and I could see it. I could also see how people might be looking at that as a deflection to try to take the heat off of him too. So it's really an interesting, topic. It's really an interesting discussion. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen here, and it's going to be interesting. But now it looks like if a ball tests positive for a foreign substance, they're looking to discipline or suspend you. And Trevor Bauer has been openly critical now of that, and he's made his points known on YouTube, social media, all different types of things. So this is obviously a point of contention now with baseball, but we'll see what happens now. Whether they're going to crack down, whether there's going to be a verdict on this ball that they took from Trevor Bauer yesterday, or whether they're going to be strictly enforcing it moving forward. But Trevor Bauer is one of the more openly vocal players in Major League Baseball, much to the delight of a lot of folks and much to the dismay of a lot of folks. So, but I could see both sides here. I want to know what you think. Let me know what you think. Put your feedback in the comments down below. I wanted to keep the video short and sweet. There's no game today. I'll go back to my post-game recaps for the Yankees tomorrow. And but if you like stuff like this, discussions, different topics, post-game recaps, hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and hit the notifications so you know exactly when my new videos pop out. And this is an interesting topic, so I wanted to go over it a little bit. So and it's and they've talked about other pitchers, and they're kind of saying that pitchers do it a lot now. And I'm really curious to see how it pans out with the other pitchers. But this is a particular Trevor Bauer situation. He seems to be in the middle of a lot of these contentious discussions now in Major League Baseball. But it's good that he's open about it. He brings light to certain situations, but I hope it doesn't backfire on him. But that remains to be seen. So let me know what you think, and thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.